Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to kind of share my thoughts about my Pixel 3 and quite the possibility that it is at this point starting to show its age already. And the reason why I say that is because most smartphones, especially flagships, usually give about at least 2 years before you start to see that they are aging. With the way that they perform, the experience that you will get out of it. You will see that usually after about 2 years. But with the Pixel 3, I think there's a lot of people who's starting to experience this now. And it's been a little over a year that this device was released out. So it is a cause for concern, considering the fact that when you spend the amount of money that you would spend on the Pixel 3, just like any other flagship, you at least want to get at least 2 years out of it before it starts to show its age. Now there's two main areas that the device is still is showing its age at, in my opinion, and these things are not definites. Okay, so it's not like factual. This is just at a point where, you know, there needs to be some testing done to kind of prove that. But everything else seems to be fine with the Pixel 3. So performance wise, it's still good. It's still handling like a champ. I think it's still smooth, and I enjoy using it, you know, as my daily driver. But the two areas that seem to be affected over time is the audio from the Pixel 3, and some say it's the still photography. Now let's talk about the audios real quick, because this is where it really gets pretty interesting. So when the Pixel 3 first came out, the audios from this thing was immaculate. Okay, maybe not as loud as the Pixel 3a, but definitely the enrichedness of the audio was there. So you had really good bass coupled with treble, and it had good clarity. It wasn't distorted. You can put this thing up on full volume and you can feel the bass emanating from the back of the phone as the speakers pretty much vibrated the phone when playing in like loud sounds. But it definitely, it was clear. It didn't get distorted. As of lately, the Pixel 3 has had a lot lower audios, especially playing videos and music. I've noticed that the audio has gone down. The bass and everything is still there. It's still pretty clear, but it's lower than usual. And I'm thinking that with my device, maybe some stuff got into the speaker ports and it just needs to be cleaned out. I'm not sure yet, so I'm actually going to try and take it apart and fix it, see if there's anything that's blocking the audios from reaching its full potential. But if it's not that, and also I will be downloading an app to try and amplify the sound. And if those things aren't it, then it's not hardware, it's software. And if it's software, then it's something that needs to be fixed by Google. The second thing is the still photography. Now this one I'm a little bit skeptical about, only because the Pixel 3 was taking very good photos. As a matter of fact, it was the king of still photography on a smartphone in 2018. But a lot of devices today have caught up to the Pixel 3. And we're talking about the OnePlus 7s. We're talking about the Samsung Galaxy S10s. We're talking about, you know, some Motorola devices. You know, we're talking about the iPhone. They have caught up to the Pixel 3. And I'm thinking that it might possibly be like a placebo effect, where like people are telling you that the Pixel 3 cameras have, you know, degraded photo shots when comparing it to 2019 devices. Yeah, it's going to look that way. But if you were to grab a 2018 device and compare it to the Pixel 3, and then you might see the effect that you were seeing when you first got the Pixel 3 on how good the still photography is. So I think that's probably what it is, but I'm not definitely going to say that that's for sure. And so what I intend to do over the next week is to do a lot of testing with the Pixel 3 as far as still photography, and then I will mess around with the audios, and if I have to take the phone apart to, you know, clean the speaker port, I will do so, just to find out if the speakers are going on this thing, and if the cameras really aren't taking that great of photos as they were when it was on Android 9 Pie and you know, it was first out back in 2018. So yeah, it would be sad to see this thing age so quickly, considering of what you spent with the Pixel 3s. Yeah, that's just total bummer if it really is starting to show its age already. And it's not even that old, you know, it's only a year, and you know, some odd months old. So that would be also kind of sad too. I mean, the Pixels haven't, you know, they haven't had the best luck as far as people gravitating towards them. A lot of people tend to look at all the things that it's missing and then completely condemn it for it. And I feel sorry for the Pixels for that very reason, as other OEMs can do some of the most idiotic decisions on their flagships and they get a pass. So that's kind of the reason why, like, you know, I prefer Pixel devices. I prefer going with the Pixel. You know, it's for the simple fact that I like going for the underdog, and the Pixels have not disappointed at all whatsoever. So I will do some rigorous testing with this, and then I will come back a week from now and give you guys my thoughts and what my findings are. But I wanted to know, for those people who own Pixel 3s, are you guys experiencing the same thing? And if you are, please share your experience in the comment section of the video. That would definitely help me out in my adventure to kind of find out, is the Pixel 3 really starting to show its age? You guys can let me know in the comment section of the video. Drop a like if you enjoyed today's video. I would really appreciate that. And if you just found my channel and decided to subscribe, I appreciate that as well. Hit the bell option to be notified when I upload another video. And as always, aloha.